a house is something that's quite expensive, and it's the biggest investment I have in my life, and I'm happy to have found Stewart not only to sell my elderly parents' home previously, but to sell my home recently. And it's an experience where I can entrust what I have to somebody who is professional and does do the right thing by me. I met Stewart probably 28 years ago, but not in the capacity of a real estate agent, just as a friend and somebody over time that I've got to know consistently. As a first-time seller, I'd not been exposed to it before, and Stewart not only showed us the positives, but he showed us the things that we might have hardship with, the things that might challenge us a little bit. It was holistic, it did help us to get through. So for us, it gave us a well-rounded stance of what to expect and how things are going to flow for us. It was good, it was refreshing. Stewart's a straight up person. He tells you what you need to know and puts it in a language that I needed to hear. And he was able to, I suppose, from my reaction, gauge if he'd been able to get through and if I understood the process, which was very helpful for me. The best thing about Stewart and what Stewart does is, I think it goes back to anything in life. It comes down to your preparation. It's all about how hard you prepare before the lights come on, before the curtains open. And for Stewart, worked very hard before there was mention of sellers or sellers involved. And staging the house, photoing the house, and getting the appropriate people involved. It just paid the dividends when it actually come to sale day and the first open house. What impressed me most about Stewart is just the way that he handled himself with integrity as the seller and also the buyer. Everybody was treated with understanding, and it was a fair playing field for all, not just favoured towards me, but also he looked after the best interest of the purchaser, which is a good thing for everybody involved. Well, the outcome was quite fantastic. So as a first-time seller, I didn't really know the time frame to expect. You see properties sitting on the market for months on end, but the hard work that Stewart had done, we listed the property on the Tuesday night, which was quite an event for us, and we had a contract signed on the house by 1 o'clock on the Sunday, which was the first open home. So just totally ecstatic and blown away, and it's just an awesome experience. We were actually able to sell the home for a value probably a bit more than what we had expected, which is a great surprise to have. Look, I'd recommend Stewart Reed. Stewart actually sold my parents' house as well quite a few months ago, and just seeing his professionalism there, I decided to get him to sell our house. Our house was an acreage home, so it was different. And even our neighbour said at the time, it's a bit of a hard time to be selling an acreage property, but with Stewart's professionalism and the way that he conducted himself, prepared the home, photoed the home, and put the house to market, we saw our home sell within 4 days at the very first open home. So I can speak no highlier than Stewart than a happy seller and somebody that thinks highly of his skills.